Welcome to the Motivating Your Money radio show. It's on Sunday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Can be found on IntellectualRadio.com. My name is Stacey Daniel, and I'm a wealth strategist, insurance broker. I am a national speaker. You during our radio shows as a person who's had some trials and tribulations, some financial wins and failures, and throughout my entire journey, I learned so much. And so I use today the events of my past that used to bring me shame as opportunities for empowerment and inspiring others. So join me as we talk about our journeys. Join me as I learned, starting from mindset to all the way to advanced wealth strategies. Okay, so let's go ahead, jump right in. I need you to know that I am on broadcasting on YouTube and intellectualradio.com. I'm on business page, which is facebook.com/motivating your money. And I'm on my personal page, which is Stacey Daniel. So join me, guys. If you missed this live and you're watching a replay and you want to watch it in a better high definition, then you can watch it on YouTube or iHeartRadio. It's syndicated. Okay, so glad you guys are here. Today, though, we are talking about, again, All Money Ain't Good Money Part 2. First of all, though, this show is being brought to you by the Black Wall Street Exchange. The Black Wall Street Exchange was created to concentrate our community, to stimulate our minority and Black economy by circulating the dollar in an international manner. Now, this is Black Wall Street Exchange events. It's actually brought to you. It's coming February 10th. It's 2019 at the Greenwood Cultural Center, and that will be in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And it's brought to you by Rose Tax Solutions, and she can be found at Latoya Rose Knows. That's Latoya Rose, and then KNOWS.com. Tune into her, check her out. I definitely, she helped me with a lot of different my tax back office structure and just some of the things I didn't know, especially with the different changes in the tax laws and how that would affect me as an entrepreneur. So make sure if you don't check her out, you go to your tax attorney or your tax specialist and you ask them about entertainment tax. Ask them about how you can travel and have that 100% worth of the expenses to be written off. All right, guys, for business expenses, not up to 50%. Make sure you have your tax strategy in order. All right. So again, this is the radio show. So I'm actually at the radio station. So in order to interact with me, I can't see your comments, but I can definitely pick up the phone anytime throughout our broadcast. If you have questions, comments, you want to share your experience, strength, or hope, or you just want to give a shout out to yourself, go ahead, call in at 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. And if you're new to the Motivating Money Radio Show, though we've been online for over 18 months now, a little bit of background about me, guys. I did not have money talks when we were at the dinner table, but I'm a successful business owner, and I help entrepreneurs find money, the entrepreneurs and side hustlers. So I don't leave out the people that work a corporate job but want to have more control over their money. I help them find money that they're losing unknowingly and unnecessarily. I then help them take that money and grow it, save it, spend it, and protect it all at the same time. Clients of mine are getting out of debt in 9 years or less, including their mortgage and their student loans, without paying any more than what they're currently paying right now. Can I get a whoop whoop for that? That's just like really amazing. How can you spend the same amount of money on right now, but strategically put it somewhere that it's going to grow for me, so I can relieve that debt and taxes and all that distraction, and I can start building a secure financial future? That is a lifesaver. And then also my clients have positioned themselves to receive paychecks and playchecks when they retire, which will be tax-free, guaranteed, monthly basis received, and will last throughout their entire life. If there's anything that interests you, you want to know more information, I suggest to you, I actually demand that you stay tuned, take some notes, and tell somebody you know that has a business, want to start a business. Tell somebody you know that has financial questions and they don't know where to go, because we're going to be giving you all the information throughout our broadcast. And if you have specific questions, you can inbox me, you can email me, you can join our Facebook community, or you can always pick up the phone and dial 708-223-8953. Who are the people that should be listening to this? Well, if you came from a credit score, bankruptcy, defaulted student loans, if you had repossessed vehicle, check system file, you had emotional spending that got out of control due to health concerns or divorce or abandonment, abuse, any of that, which I went through everything I just mentioned, and it is now affecting your spending or your bank account, or it has you having in financial insecurities going forward, then this show is for you. Because I want to show you my why, guys, is because I want everybody to realize no matter what you've done, and no matter where you come from, and no matter what your reality look like today, you can have a financial security. You can you can have a life that's free of financial worry. Sorry, it is indeed possible. I got distracted. You can have a life that's free of financial worry. That is indeed possible. And I'm going to help you take baby steps towards your 2020 vision. So help me help you by paying attention, sharing it with somebody else, and calling in and asking questions. Don't not take advantage of a resource that's available to you. Radio shows and Facebook Lives are free. So suck up all the information and ask me questions, and then bring somebody that you know. All right. So that's a long introduction, but I just want to let you guys know, anybody who's coming on new, that's what we do here. All right, guys. So now, I wanted to mention that if you are in the Tulsa, Oklahoma area, I will be a speaker at the Black Wall Street Exchange. And I'll be talking about the 8 silent wealth killers, 4 ways that your money is being taken from you, and 4 ways you are giving your money away. So if you want to know more about that and you're in that area, then I'm going to need you to come and visit us. The event is free. You can be a vendor if you like, and that does have a cost. And if you want to know more, then you can go to www.financialmotivations.com/motivating your money. www.financialmotivations.com/motivating your money. And if you want a shortcut, not everybody, I had to realize, not everybody's computer savvy that listen to me. And that's fine. So let me make sure that I can make it easy for you. And that's why I give you the whole URL. That's what that is. The www is the URL. But those of us who are computer savvy and we don't want to type all that in, you can go to bit.ly/motivating your money. All right, guys, bit.ly/motivating your money. Both of them will take you to the same place. It just depends on your level of technological savviness. All right, guys. All right. So give me just 1 second here. I want to make sure that I am broadcasting on my homepage so we can get everybody involved who have any questions. Again, feel free to call throughout this show if you have any questions or any concerns, okay? Or comments, or you just want to say hey. All right, here we go. So I do want to, before we get into the content, I want to tell on myself. If you were listening to the show on this Sunday at 8 p.m., I addressed an issue and told you that I was going to start my weight loss journey. And I did, guys. I went to the gym and I enjoyed it. And if I didn't have the body that I was in right now, I could have done it on a regular basis. And what I mean is I have 8 screws in a plate in my ankle. So, there's only so much walking on that treadmill, or just I have to do low impact activities. So I'm saying all that to say I want to share my weight loss journey with you, because just like you who may be beginning your financial transformation, or somewhere in the middle of your financial transformation, but you finally decided to make your finances a priority, there's a change process. It cannot be done overnight. You will fail. You will be frustrated. You will wonder why I can't eat whatever I want like she can to be skinny. That's how I feel. Or you will feel like, why I can't just make money all the time and splurge and travel and do all of this. And that person looks like they don't have any financial woes. But take it from me, I spent a lot of time and a lot of energy pretending like I didn't have financial problems. I wanted you to believe and look at me in a certain way. So don't compare yourself. The whole point is, do not compare yourself to someone else that's on their journey, whether that's weight loss or, growing your natural hair, whatever it is. Stay in your own lane. Pay attention to your progress. As long as you're better today than you were yesterday, and if you're not better today than you were yesterday, you don't beat yourself up and you get back up and keep going, then you are winning. Absolutely winning. Okay, guys. So I want to mention that. But how did I lose for a hot second there? And how am I going to share that with you right now? Well, I went to the gym on Monday, and that was my first time going, even though I've been paying for 3 months, and I was excited. It was close. It was actually Sunday. Sorry, not Monday. It was snowing cats and dog. I live in the Midwest area, guys, of the United States, because this show is broadcast locally, nationally, and internationally. So if you'd like to be a ad with us, an advertiser or a promoter with us, then let me know, because we like to get you in front of 210,000 listeners and viewers on a weekly basis as well. But my point is, I did everything I needed to do, and I went and I got my key tag, and I had my music, and I was jamming, and I was ready. How about the next morning though? I didn't meal prep. I didn't meal prep at all. I had a whole idea. I had the energy. I had the excitement. I had the willingness. I even put it forth action and I put forth energy and action and took steps. It was more than just a dream, but I didn't prepare. How many guys can agree or can relate to wanting to change and juicing yourself up, exciting yourself up, put them jumper cables on you, and I'm gonna change, I'm gonna buy me a house, or I'm gonna stop living client to client, or I'm gonna make sure I put away money for my retirement instead of just spending it all right now because I like doing what I want to do. How many people have done that, and then you started to take action towards that goal, and then you fell through because you didn't prepare. You didn't think it through. You didn't do what it would take to maintain it. I didn't. And I had to admit that. So by me sharing where I failed, and that I'm still going to the gym tonight, because I'll also share with you what my gym schedule is. It's going to be Sunday and Wednesday and Friday. Sunday and Wednesday, I have my show. And if you don't know, or if you can't notice, I get excited and I'm hyped and I'll be pumped. And when it's over, I'll be still excited, hyped, and pumped. So that's a great time. And plus, I'm outside. I'm an entrepreneur, so I stay at home a lot. I built a whole business from behind my computer. But that's the perfect time for me. I have no excuse. I have my gym bag with me. On my way home, I'm going to the gym. Okay. So, but I still need to make sure that's just one day. That's not the end of it. What are you going to do in between the gym activities, Stacy? I failed to think past that one event. Getting ready to get started and getting my mindset right is one thing. And that was great. I actually went. Kudos to me, right? However, what did I do to maintain the next day? What did I do to maintain it the next day? And then not only that, guys, what did I do after I realized that I didn't do anything to maintain it? Somebody need to hear this. I made sure that I made me some eggs and some bacon. I had me some snack food so I wouldn't get up and eat 2 bowls of cereal, which was totally negating all the work I did the night before. That makes sense, guys? I hope that makes sense to you. If you're listening to me, nod your head. If you're watching me on YouTube or Facebook, then make sure you put some comments below. Put a thumbs up. Can I get some hearts or something? Okay, so I'm finally sharing it to my main page. Okay, I didn't want to get distracted. I wanted to tell you guys because it's embarrassing and it's humbling to admit that you've been doing some things successfully in areas of your life, but then you have to start as a whole newbie in a different area of your life. We really want to have this facade like we got it all together. No one has it all together, but we sure like to spend a lot of time, energy, and effort to make people think, even though they don't have it all together either. So I no longer have financial problems, even though, I completely had to rebuild it after my emotional divorce, unexpected. And I found myself having to be an employee for 7 months after being a successful entrepreneur for several years, and rebuilding it back up now because I have no debt. I'm in a 700 credit club. I speak and teach across several stages, and I received multiple awards and accolades. And like I told you already, the praise report on my clients. But the bottom line is that doesn't mean that I'm perfect and I don't have other problems. I need to get this weight off, and I need to make sure that I implement the same rules and strategies when it comes to money that I do with my weight loss. So I wanted to let you know that's where I'm at, and I'm gonna keep trying. I'm going tonight, and I pre-prep some food, and stay tuned because I'm gonna keep you guys up to date. All right. I want you to be as transparent. All right. Okay. So now, just as a brief recap, we talked about on Sunday a little change in the scheduling of our broadcast. I have been doing up to this point, I've been doing different shows, different topics, each show, Sunday and Wednesday. But I think we need more. In order to do more of a deep dive, get the why and the what. What is it that we're talking about? Why is it so important? And then now that I know, I want to know what if I do this, what are you promising me? How is my life going to change? But then I need to take it a step further. What are some immediate action steps that I can take to get some results right now today? That's full circle. So I don't want to blow you up and make you get all rah and hey, I'm excited and I can do that too. And then you don't have any action steps. I believe that everybody should have access to all tools and information and education that they need that will get them to the level of financial security that they are willing to work towards. So if you're willing to work, I'm gonna give you all this work and all these tools and action steps, and I'm gonna hold your hand along the way. All right, guys. So I need to just not tell my story, not just tell you about my hey, Kim, and hey, David. I see you guys. Okay, we're on. I can see your comments now. I want to tell you about the struggles. I want to tell you the action steps that you can take. It's more than just getting excited. Nobody, we about, but the people who listen to me are between the ages of 40 and 55, roughly. We're generation X. And so it's time out to just be excited about something and go back and revert to the same behavior. We need to actually implement those financial footsteps, baby steps at a time. Don't become overwhelmed, but action is key, guys. Action is key. We're not young anymore, but we're not old either. So we still have time to completely change our situation around, and we don't need to be worried and full of anxiety about it, but we do need to take a little bit of action on a regular basis. So we talked about Sunday. Oh, I said all that to say that each day will be on each week we'll have a topic. So both shows we'll be talking about it. And this the recap we talked about on Sunday, what it is. All money ain't good money. I explained to you how I was able to turn down a very reputable client that wanted to pay me $1,200 a month, guys, to do something I'm very capable of doing with my eyes closed. But I told him no, even though he needed me and he was a friend. I didn't let that stop me or deter me from my primary purpose. My primary purpose is to be a wealth strategist, to teach people, entrepreneurs and side hustlers. That includes absolutely everyone, because if you have a job, you still should have an additional stream of income, especially when you can set it up and it's passive and it doesn't require you to go to another job and it doesn't require you any money to get started and little effort to maintain. If you want to know more about that and all of the people who are doing it, join my Facebook group. So that's facebook.com/groups/ motivating your money. Or if you're on the Facebook platform already, just type in motivating your money. I'm all over it and you'll find us. And actually, you can find me over all platforms, social media, at motivating your money. So that's LinkedIn, that's Snapchat, that's Facebook, that's Instagram. So come and search me out and talk. But my whole point is, all money isn't good money. So I was able to tell him, you know what? I thank you for the offer. I realize that you need this and this is very important to you, but that's not what I do. I want to help people build wealth strategies. I don't want to help you build your business on social media per se. Then I realized he has a need and I can partner up and find a service for him to fulfill that need, because that's what I help you do. As long as you can strategically manage your money and then strategically manage how you leverage and monetize your online and offline relationships, and then you effectively maximize your time, we can move further away from the hustle. That's essentially the whole goal of it all. I'm not just teaching money because money is important. The better we manage our money, we don't have to stress. We don't have the financial insecurity. We can actually do things that we love. We can live a life fulfilled. We can help others. We can see our kids growing up without working all these long drawn out hours. And then when we're at home, we can't even concentrate as an entrepreneur or as an employee, because the more you move up, the more money you make, the more responsibility you have, less time for yourself and your family. We don't want that. And then we retire and our health, stress, all of that kicks in. So if we can better manage our money today and strategically leverage and monetize our relationships now, then we'll move away from the hustle and we'll be able to live a fulfilled life. That's one of the promises that, I promised you in the last video. If you want to hear more about that video, then I'm going to need you to go ahead and go to my Facebook business page, or you can join our Facebook community. And learn more about it. So I want you to know about, we talked about, I'm not rich, but I was unwilling to do something that was going to put me in an uncomfortable position, no matter what the price tag was. I'm not rich, but I am comfortable. And I've strategically placed my feelers out there so that I have multiple streams of income, that $1,500 carrot that was dangling in my front of my face, I did not have to divert my primary purpose. There was a time when somebody told me, I'm gonna give you $1,500 a month. Yes. What do you need? Tell me what you need. I'm all for it. I can do that and I can do that. You need something extra? Sure. Yes. No, I don't have that financial insecurity anymore. So I want you to know that that's important. All money ain't good money. And yes, I know ain't is not grammatically correct. but it has so much more of a punch and a power than is not. Okay. So, yes, all money ain't good money. Now, today, though, guys, we are talking about some action steps. You know, really quick though, I have this past Saturday, I was scheduled to have a get out of debt workshop. And remember, I mentioned that my clients are getting out of debt in nine years or less, including their mortgage and their student loans. And not paying anything more than what they're currently paying right now. I want you to do the same. And I have a free workshop, and it's being sponsored. If you're in the greater Chicago area, it's being sponsored by the Glenwood Library. So come on out, come to the free event, bring your pen, bring your friends, bring an open mind. Find some of these very powerful but hidden rules of money that I've been teaching for the past 10 years, and how the wealthy have been hiding their money and avoiding reducing taxes legally and keeping their money in their pocket so that they can have a better financial future. They can help their family, and that stress and worry is gone. Learn what we weren't taught. I wasn't taught. And what I'm finding out from a lot of my clients, they weren't taught either. So if that's you and you want some inside scoop and you want it to be free, then I need you to join me. And the address is 19901 Lakeshore. Nope, that's my address. That's my street name. Sorry. The address is 19901 Stony Island in Linwood, Illinois. And that's going to be this Saturday from 12:30 to 2:30. I'll be there at 12 and I'll be leaving at 3 so I can have time to set up. But if you want to come early and ask me a question, I'll be available. And the event is over at 2:30. But if you stay after you have a question, because due to HIPAA and certain other laws, I can't answer certain types of questions out loud. I don't want to disclose your information, and we really don't want our information disclosed to everybody. But I can stay back while I'm setting up and while I'm breaking down and answer your questions. But I demand that if you have a concern and I'm giving you a great tool and you're within the vicinity and it's not a whole lot of ice on the ground, come and join me. All right, guys, come and join me. All right. So now, Stacey, what are those action steps that you said, that you mentioned, that now that I know what I need to do, I need to put myself in a position that I don't have to take all money. I can turn money down. I don't have to put myself in an unhappy position, uncomfortable position, just because somebody's offering me some money. Because what do I choose? I don't want to do that. I don't want to work extra hours. I don't want to work with this disrespectful person. I don't want to work at this job. I don't want to commute all the way over here. I don't want to, my job. I really want my career to do this. This is why I started being an entrepreneur. But I'm gonna have to do all this because it pays me more. How do we shift out of that? That we know that that's something that we're uncomfortable, or I have so much debt that I need to go ahead and take this money because I need to pay this off because I have emotionally spent, or I have children that need this, or I have debt that's come from a divorce, or because I had a lack of financial literacy, I made some choices in the past that are still affecting me now, even though I know better, and I can't seem to climb myself out. So I need to take this job or do this business or work with this client or whatever it is because it's going to give me more money. Then you're unhappy. How does that trickle down? How does that affect your kids? How does that affect your attitude? How does that affect your weight? How does that affect your self-esteem, your peace of mind? Those are the problems. So now how do we get out of it? What is the promise? The promise is freedom. Freedom. Imagine being able to pick and choose who you work for. When you sit in front of you go for an interview, you're the prize, not just them because they have money. You're the prize as well. You come with some gifts and some talents and some tools. So how are you going to leverage yourself? Oh, excuse me. Got a tickle in the throat. Let me drink a little bit. Just 1 second. Okay. That must be my signal to slow down because I can get very excited and very passionate. But you are a high commodity as well, guys. If you made it to the interview, then they see something in that resume that you bring to the company. So we need to walk in there with our head up high, and how we get back our security and our power is not relying on one place to give us money. Have multiple streams. Utilize the internet. It's 2019. Like I said before, we can start passive streams of income that don't require a financial investment and don't require a lot of time to upkeep it. And we can be making money in our sleep. I mean, I wish I were you in front of me because in my presentations, I asked people, because somebody raised their hand if they like to wake up with more money in their bank account than when they were asleep, and you didn't do anything. And you like to have that on a regular basis, and it's legal. Everybody's hand be like, what? I could do that? Yes, you can. So, we need to take back our control over our finances, take back our peace of mind, Freedom is one of those promises. Peace of mind is another promise. I don't have to worry about what's going to happen to me in the event that I can't work or I get sick or I lose my job, or I don't want to use current events and bringing it up because we all know what is being revealed. But the bottom line is we can't do anything about it now. We don't know the ramifications of what's going on right now. But in the future, I did not want anybody to be able to control the food that I put on my table, the hours that I sleep, or what I do during vacation. I got to ask you for this, that, and the third. My son was in all type of sports. And I'm like, I don't like this. I want to do something. Plus, I'm not being fulfilled. I don't care how much money, other than payday, the day before payday, the day of payday, and the day after payday, that whole money thing is gone. Because I wasn't happy. So I was emotionally spending all the time because I had a void and I was trying to fill that void. I felt like I was getting paid to pay the bills, to pay the bill collectors, or whoever the bills are. And the more I made, the more I spent, and I still was unhappy. So how will we find that fulfillment, that peace of mind? How we let our shoulders down? We take back control over our money. So all money ain't good money. That's the whole premise of this conversation, guys. All right. So I want you to, again, my whole why. I want you to be able to live life no longer stressed. I don't want you to be forced to endure anything. I don't want you to feel held captive by your debts or your previous financial choices. There is hope. I have a client that used to call me a hope dealer. And I didn't like it at first, but now that's exactly what I do. I give you hope. I give you hope that no matter where you've been, because I've been some places, and no matter what you've done, because I've done some things, and no matter what your reality look like today, you can change that. You can live and it is indeed possible to live a life free of financial worry. All right, guys, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you can relate to anything that I'm saying here, yes, please. Money in the morning. Sherry Noble, she stated that. If you guys are listening on iHeartRadio or IntellectualRadio.com, please feel free to call in. If you are on Facebook, guys, I know you usually looking at Facebook on your phone or YouTube. Feel free to call in, guys. 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. Otherwise, I can see your comments, but I have to be cognizant that this is a whole radio show. So I'm not just doing my lives. It can give you guys my all of my attention. I have to make sure that there's no dead air for my awesome listeners, that I'm building my crowd up on the radio as well. By the way, anybody who goes to my Financial Motivations YouTube account and you go ahead and like my video and comment and subscribe, then I have something free for you. All right, guys, go to my YouTube channel, which is Financial Motivations with an S. And it's not completely built out yet. This is something new that I'm doing. Help me help you. I would like to have a home for all of my videos and comments and such, and we can interact with each other. You can see a couple of them that's already up there. And I've already hired somebody to help me manage that. So that's not taking more time away from being able to educate others on the tools that they can use to get them to the financial level of financial security that they want to be. So, but go there. If you go there and you like and you comment and you subscribe, I have a gift for you. Also, guys, today is Wednesday, and on Wednesdays, the email list comes out with a weekly freebie. If you like what you're listening to and you like a tool, because I'm giving you word and inspiration and different perspectives and mindset shifts. But if you like something tangible, if you a pen to paper person, or if you just want to do a deep dive and you like, you know what, I like what she's saying. It's very high level. I need a little bit more detail and explanation. I like to be in contact with her. I like to surround myself with the 600 plus members that's in that non-judgmental area, full of comforting people, supportive people, sharing their experience, strength, and hope of how they're going through their financial transformation. Then join our Facebook community, of course. But if you want the weekly freebie, I'm going to need you to join my email list. Okay, guys? And again, if you want to join the email list, then you can go to, I'm going to give you the long the long version. Is www.financialmotivations.com/motivating your money. All types of free resources, tips and tricks, anything that I'm mentioning, and you want more information, maybe I go too fast, or you just wanted to forward it to somebody else, you can always go to that page. Again, that's www.financialmotivations with an S.com/motivating your money. Because that's what we do. We're motivating your money. We're all about money, motivation, and mindset. That's all I'm going to be talking about. So I'm not going to be just drilling in your face, go invest your money, go and reduce your debt, go and create a budget. We also need to talk about our motivation. How do we maintain it? And we also need to talk about our mindset, because mindset comes first before any action. All right, so join my list, join my group. Again, let me mention to you guys, you listen to the Motivate Your Money radio show, and this is Stacey Daniel, and I'm a wealth strategist, an insurance broker, a national speaker, and I'm also an author, and we are actually on the IntellectualRadio.com. Again, call in at 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. All right, so Stacey, how exactly am I supposed to implement these? What you're telling me? How do I get to the point that I no longer have to put myself in an uncomfortable position? What are these steps did you say that I can implement immediately so that I can start seeing a financial change? So that I can start feeling differently, building my self esteem, building my bank account, building the power of no. Well, so first, let me just tell you, there's the level of change. There's an idea, there's an action, there's a commitment, and there's maintenance. The idea is you want to change. The action is you're listening to me and you come back and you might be taking notes. The commitment is setting up little things around you and your environments that can help you stick to it, incorporating the help of others. One thing's for sure and two things for certain: our mind, our actions, what we have done thus far won't get us to where we want to go. We have to do something different and we have to get some help. So we can't just ask anybody. We have to surround ourselves with some people that we can trust. They won't be judgmental. They won't talk about us when we fail. They'll help lift us up and they'll encourage us. All right. So that's the commitment. And then maintenance. What tools or systems how are you policing yourself? How are you policing yourself to make sure you're able to continue to do what you're doing? And then what plan do you have set up that when you fail, you're able to pick yourself up and you don't stay down? Because we'll beat ourselves up with that negative self-talk. All right, guys. So making sure I am making sure that now I numbered these pages. How about that? And I'm still trying to find out. I have a bulleted list for you guys so that here we go, right here. 4 steps, 4 action steps that you can take. Mindset. That's first and foremost. You master your money mindset, or money mindset mastery. That's actually one of my modules, module number 1, that's in the Motivating Your Money Academy. If you want to know more about that, come on and join us in the free Facebook group, and then you can find out more about the 14 different modules that teaches you about basic money concepts, advanced wealth strategies, and everything in between. The 70 different videos and the 40 PDFs and all of that you have access to. But come on into the free Facebook first and get acclimated with all the tools and the people there, and then you can maybe consider doing the membership. First of all, I want you to surround yourself with people who are learning and growing just as you are. All right, so mindset. Use tools daily and set reminders. So do you have a set of affirmations that you say? Are you setting your intentions? Are you taking moments in the morning to plan your day, to release the stress and think positive about your day? Do you jump up and just go straight to social media so you're automatically affected? Where's your mindset? Today, I'm going to, 1, check my bank account. 2, check my credit. 3, I'm going to put in resumes for companies that I really want to work at. I'm going to look into starting me a passive income stream. I'm going to look into how can I relieve this debt. I might go to this workshop that Stacey's talking about, or I'm going to start actively seeking people that's in the financial services industry and finding one that I connect with, so that I can start sharing what I'm really going through instead of suffering in silence. Little steps like that. That's a mindset thing, because it's just, you're not really even, doing things. You're just setting yourself up mentally to get prepared. I'm looking over things. I'm looking at my credit report. I'm thinking, I'm intentionally thinking about actions that I can do that's going to eventually help me with my transformation. Now, number 2 is developing a team. You need a money team. We need a money team, guys. We need a money team, not the people that you've known forever, not necessarily your family, your friends, not your coworkers. Those that we spend a lot of time looking good in front of. Those that sometimes we get a little jealous when we see them doing successful things, or they rub us the wrong way. They push us to work harder, but they may not be going in the right direction when it comes to their finances. If you are making your finances a priority, then you need to put yourself around people who are also doing the same. If you guys are on social media, just a pin and a note. Can you share this broadcast out? Can you like and share it for me? I'm looking to see. I would like to increase the shares so others can see it as well. All right, guys. But yes, building a money team that consists of accountability partner. It consists of a peer, a cheerleader, and it also consists of somebody that's going through the same process as you are. It's just there's power in numbers. So accountability partner, they're going to be kind of stern, and you said you was putting money away for your savings for your trip. Why are you buying those extra boots? A cheerleader is going to be like, you know what, you don't worry about it. You messed up and just keep on going. Don't beat yourself up. They're already upbeat and positive. That you need that hope shot all the time. A peer is somebody who's going through the similar financial woes, up and downs, just like you are, and they're making some failures and they're making some wins. You share with them because they're right on the same level with you. You don't feel like, well, they farther than me. This is gonna seem immature, or they're gonna think I'm dumb, or they're right there with you. So they're sharing their failures and you're sharing, and you guys are on this journey together, kind of like a financial bestie. And then what did I mention? And a financial mentor, your money mentor. That's somebody who specifically has been where you're trying to go, and they're willing to break it down in basic steps so that you can get there, and you can reach out to them if you have questions along the way, and they're not going to talk to you in a condescending manner. They know that you're growing, but they've been where you're going, and you trust them. That's key. All of these are people that you trust, but just because somebody has a lot of money, has a lot of materialistic things, or look like they do, doesn't necessarily mean that's the person you need to be connecting with for direction when it comes to your finances. Because we already have the four horsemen, which is the fear, the shame, the money, and the time. That's already preventing us from going deep, doing a deep dive in our finances. When you find somebody, I'm telling you, my clients always tell me, I ask them, why me and why now? Well, Stacey, you talked about this. I can relate to that. You feel approachable. You talked about your failures. I've been following other financial professionals, but they I don't feel them. They just talking money. I don't feel like they're a real person. They didn't connect with my soul. I appreciate you sharing that you weren't always there. You're making it real, and I want the same thing. So find somebody, even if that's not what you're connecting with, whatever it is, maybe the same hometown, or maybe I don't know, what connects with you. Those are the clients. That's what my clients connect with me. So I realized I attract people who are in a transformation period, who have had some type of emotional scars, and it's reflecting in their finances. They're still being held back, but they no longer want to be a victim. They want to take control, but they're not quite sure how or who to trust. Those are the people I seem to attract. And so if that's who you are, and looking for somebody like that, stay tuned, pay attention, come to my Facebook group. But if you're looking for something different, that's fine. Find out who you connect with and who speaks to you, and then start telling them everything so you can start unraveling. All right, so that's an action step. The third one is make a commitment. First, it was mindset, different things you can do to get your mind in the right place and stay there. Negate that negative talk that comes regularly. Develop a money team was the second one, guys. And the third one is make a commitment. Make a commitment. Write us actual statements. I, Stacey L. Daniel, have decided to make my finances a priority. I no longer want to spend frivolously on things that look good, that I may not utilize for long term. I want to get out of debt. I'm tired of feeling every month this feeling in a pit of my stomach and paying off my debt. I want to make sure that I catch up. I get my credit in order. I want to find out about those 700 Club credit secrets. What are they talking about? I don't want to be fearful to look at. I want to see about retirement options. I keep hearing that if I have a 401k, I'm paying fees and I'm paying taxes and I have no security because it's connected with the stock market. So who knows? I'll never be certain that when I retire, I'll be okay. But I don't even ask because I'm afraid to look at the damage that I've done because I started so late. Just different things like that. Those are just some of the things some of my clients have said to me. So I want you to write a statement now. I feel this way. I refuse to feel this way again. I'm going to reach out to people. I'm going to face my fears. I'm going to ask questions when I find someone that I trust, and I'm going to take action. If you want a money, your personal finance commitment statement, and you want a template, I have that for you guys, and it's absolutely free. Join the mailing list. You can go to bit.ly/MYM mail list. So that's motivating your money mail list. Or you can just go to, like I said, always financialmotivations.com/motivating your money. All of the resources are there. All of the resources there. You have free tools and a way you can get into the academy for $1 for 7 days. You can learn about my speaking events because I have 3 speaking events going on in the next 90 days and my workshop this Saturday. If you're just tuning in, my name is Stacey Daniel. You're listening to the Motivating Your Money radio show on Sunday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and where we talk about all things money, motivation, and mindset. This is on IntellectualRadio.com, and if you like to call in and join the conversation, or if you have questions, or if you just want to give yourself a shout out and let us know that you've been following us, or listening, or I have helped you in any kind of way financially or mindset wise, call us at 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. All right, so we talked about mindset, develop a team, make a commitment, and the last one, create your personal protection plan. Create your personal protection plan, guys. What is that, Stacy? Well, you know, personal finance is 80% personal. It's 80% emotion, behavior, thought processes. It's only 20% money. It's only 20% money. So what are you doing in your personal life or have affected you in your personal life is affecting the way you spend your money right now? Essentially, what are your spending tendencies? What are your triggers that make you want to spend? What is your pattern? What is your money story? Those are the things that you need to identify and try to find a solution to. So next time I have this emotion or I think about this event, I see this or I feel this way, I look in the mirror, my weight isn't where it needs to be, or whatever it is, and I feel like I want to spend, instead of me clicking, I'm going to call my bestie. I'm going to write a gratitude list. I'm going to go to the Facebook community, Motivating Your Money, and share that I'm not feeling good about my finances, and I would like some support. Because I'm telling you, people share their deep down secrets because we all in there growing. That's why I can openly tell you I'm this whole weight loss thing is see, I can see myself in like a size 8 in my mind with I got some washboard abs and I'm doing it. But my ankles and my knees and my my breathing and all the weight that I've gained is a vision. But am I gonna stop? It's a whole change. I lost 37 pounds on keto 2 years ago. Can I continue to hold on to those 37 pounds? No, because they all gone. Almost all. What am I going to do now? How did I mess up then? How do I revert back to the same weights? How do I make sure that I learn what my personal weaknesses are? So that's your personal protection plan. If you need help with that, again, join our weekly freebie email list. Join us in a Facebook group. I have some resources for you. I have some checklists for you. I have some videos that does a deep dive and walk you through it as well. All right, guys, let me make sure I am looking on our Facebook page and making sure I haven't missed any comments. If you are listening on the radio, call in, guys. 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. Just to let you know, this show is being brought to you by the Black Wall Street Exchange. The Black Wall Street Exchange was created to concentrate our community, to stimulate our minority and Black economy by circulating the dollar in an intentional manner. Now, Rose Tax Solutions presents the Black Wall Street Exchange, which will be a groundbreaking event. It will be history in the making, and it will be on February 10th, 2019 at the Greenwood Cultural Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Rose Tax Solutions is located in the historic downtown Tulsa, Oklahoma, and she is third generation in the Black Wall Street area. And she can be reached at Latoya, Latowa, Rose, Rose, Knows, Knows, motivatingyourmoney.com. And if you want free tickets to this event, because everybody can come, but you have to be registered so we can get a head count and know what the food that we're going to be bringing, then make sure you register. And that link can be found at bit.ly/motivatingyourmoney as well. Everything that I mentioned, just to kind of throw in there for the sake of redundancy, can be found at the bit.ly/motivatingyourmoney. And for those of you guys who's not familiar with bit.ly, which is a short link, you can go to www.financialmotivations with an s.com/motivating your money. All right, so there we go. We talked about a recap of last show. We talked about how we're going to weekly have a whole topic. We talked about some action steps that you can work and get immediate results right now today so that you can move further away from the hustle, so that you don't have to take every financial opportunity that passes your way, so that you can ultimately get to the point that you're living a life full of freedom and lacking of financial worry. I don't have any comments or questions on Facebook. I don't have any more information for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and let you know one more time that we do have the Get Out of Debt workshop coming up this Saturday at the Linwood Library. It's actually sponsored by them. Come out, guys, and find out how you can get out of debt in 9 years or less, including your mortgage and your student loans, without paying anything more than what you're currently paying right now. Yes, come and find that out so that you can position yourself to receive paychecks and play checks when you retire that's guaranteed, monthly, tax free, and will last throughout your entire retirement. Yes, I'm teaching you the ways of the wealthy, powerful but hidden rules of money that they have been implementing for decades, but no one tells us about it. So by the end of the event, you will experience two emotions. You will be livid at all of these rules and tools and secrets that you have access to if only you knew about it, and you'll also be empowered because I'm also going to let you know how you can implement them in your financial reality as well. Help your family, help your kids, learn what you wish you knew then, teach someone else who knows, and secure your future as well. All right, guys. So again, my name is Stacey Daniel. I am a wealth strategist and insurance broker. I am a national speaker and an author. And you can find me all across the social media streets at motivatingyourmoney.com. Nope, not .com. Just at Motivating Your Money. At Motivating Your Money. At Motivating Your Money. That's LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. Join our Facebook community. And otherwise, I'll see you next Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is our next show. We are live on the IntellectualRadio.com radio station, and I will be coming in later to make sure you guys don't have any questions or concerns. And we're gonna need to get you guys to calling in because I know you put all the comments here. I just can't respond to you. How are we gonna give and take? All right, guys. 708-223-8953. Talk to you soon. Bye. We are all in this together.